Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl IAmEbonyB here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. First things first, I do want to congratulate Alissa AshIey for this collab with NYX. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. She is one of my favorite YouTubers that I watch as well, along with Jackie and It's My Ray Ray and Aaliyah J. And you know, it's just, the list goes on. Monica Style Muse, you know, I just love them, okay? But I'm so happy for her in having this opportunity. I one day hope to have an opportunity like this to be able to work with a brand or collab with a brand on something as amazing as broadening spectrums in makeup to fit everyone, to help make the makeup community more inclusive. Thank you so much, Alissa AshIey, and I can't wait to figure out which shade is mine. Now, as you can see by the title below, I will be doing a review for the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop 24-Hour Wear Matte Foundation. I'm so freaking excited to be doing a review for this foundation. I just felt like the release date in stores could not come fast enough. I know they released them online, but honestly, I didn't even feel like ordering anything online. I just wanted to make sure I got to see the products face to face to be able to match them with me better. Now, I'm not going to talk you guys heads off in the beginning of this video. This will be a talk through. This will be a wear test review. So I will be doing my makeup using this foundation and I will wear it out. Alright, so getting into the foundation, I purchased 3 shades. I really didn't have to purchase 3 shades, but because I purchased these the very day they released in store, the Ulta Beauty that I went to, they did not have testers for each shade, and unfortunately they did not have testers for my shade range, my shade group, so I couldn't swatch them in store and figure out which one I kind of fell under the most. So I just went ahead and purchased the top 3 that I feel like I would fall in between or fall under. Now, I will say the foundations run for $15 a piece. I also picked up their primer, which runs for I think $14. It's like $13.99, but I mean if you round it, it's $14, so I don't know. So this is the 3 shades that I picked up from the collection. I basically just got them in order. I didn't skip anything. I was thinking about skipping one of them and just like moving to the next, but I figured just to get the first 3 that I felt like I fell under. Now, I did see Jackie Aina's review. I was really trying my best not to watch any reviews for this just because, I don't know, sometimes you could be easily influenced to feel a certain way before you get the products. But long story short, the Jackie Aina video did not help me at all. This is the first time I've ever watched her videos and I was like, what? Because Jackie Aina had a tan. So she actually had to wear a shade darker. She had to match her face to her chest. It's all good though, you know, I will be checking back in with her for future references. So before I swatch them, I'm just gonna let you all know all of the shades that I got. I did pick up the shade Sienna, I picked up Deep Sable, and I picked up Mocha. Now, she did swatch Sienna, I believe, and for some reason I just really felt like that probably was more of my shade than anything. So right now, mentally, before I swatch these, I feel like Sienna could be my shade. I don't really know why I picked up Mocha, but you know, I think Mocha had a description of like a deep neutral undertone or something like that, and I normally fall in the deep category, if not the deep. I just picked it up to be on the safe side. Who knows? I don't really know. Hopefully they match the bottles, but yeah, I'll go ahead and swatch. Alright guys, so this is Sienna swatched on my chest. Now, based on the description of what Sienna is supposed to be, it's supposed to be medium deep with neutral undertone. And honestly, it doesn't look that bad on my skin. It does look a little bit dark. I would say this is a true neutral shade. It doesn't have a hint of golden in it. I don't see golden in it. I don't see red. I feel like this is a really calm, neutral shade. So this is true to its shade. It is neutral. The next shade that I'm swatching is Deep Sable. This has that, I feel like it has more of like a golden undertone in it than what it is said to be. It is supposed to be, I think what they said, a deep neutral undertone. So this would be medium deep with neutral undertone, and this is deep with neutral undertone. And sorry if it looks like I'm moving the camera around. I just want you guys to see the true color. Right, and the last shade that I'm gonna swatch is Mocha. And this is believed to be deep with an olive undertone. Mocha is actually going to be too dark for me. Now that I see it swatched, it does look like it's going to be too dark for me. My whole thing when I picked Mocha was because I was reading what the undertones were. I think what I'm going to do now, because we know Mocha is canceled out, I am going to attempt to put Sienna on my face and put Deep Sable on my face and see how those swatches look on my face compared to my chest. Alright, so the first shade that I'm going to take again is Sienna, and I'm just going to swatch a little bit of that on my face. One thing that I do want to point out, I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like it dries down pretty dark. Sienna probably looked like this on my chest. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but first applying it versus when it dries down, it looks more like an oxidation than a dry down, but I guess we just have to wait till it dries down to see which shade best fits. Now I'm gonna take Deep Sable. Alright, so this is Sienna and this is Deep Sable. Let me see if I can get in closer. These are pretty long swatches, I'm sorry guys. But Sienna and this is Deep Sable. And versus my chest, as you can see, Sienna, Deep Sable, they dry down pretty dark. So what I'm gonna do is just let this dry down a bit, and then I'll come back and see which one, you know, is really my shade. Alright guys, so I am back from letting them dry down a bit. And I don't know. They look really close in shade, both Sienna and Deep Sable. I think Alissa and the team with NYX did a great job of keeping these colors really close together. I want you guys to be able to see the true pigment of it, and hopefully you can. I think I'm gonna go with the shade Sienna, then the Deep Sable shade, just because you can't really see it on camera, but in person Deep Sable is really golden, like really golden, and apparently I'm just not there at the golden point of my life right now. I just feel a lot more comfortable with Sienna rather than Deep Sable. So before I apply the foundation, I went ahead and picked up this Mario Badescu skincare facial spray, and honestly I've seen a lot of people use this, and it's probably something I feel like worth having in your collection, as far as if you have dry skin and you just finished washing your face or doing your skincare routine and you just need that extra boost. You would probably use something like this. And they're also good to set your overall makeup. I didn't know that. I won't be using it to set my overall makeup, but I will be using it to kind of give me a boost before I use the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. According to Jackie Aina's review, because honestly she's the only person that I watched so far with a review on the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop product, she did say this was really true to a primer. It's one of those probably non-moisturizing primers, so that's another reason why I used that facial spray at the beginning, because I do want to make sure I'm giving my face enough moisture. On the back it says, when matte is a must, this comfortable matte formula preps your complexion for super smooth foundation application. So apparently this is going to be a mattifying primer. Now normally I like to go in with my blemish control primer before I use any primer, but for demonstrational purposes, and I do want to get the full effect and, you know, have a true opinion, a true review using these products, I'm not going to go in with a blemish control primer because I don't kind of want it to mix in with this and all that good stuff. I kind of want to get the true, you know, effect of this primer. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit, and this stuff is thick. So yeah, this primer is really thick. I don't know if I can probably get it to focus so you all can see. This is really thick. This is not a watered down primer, and I'm just gonna oh yeah, this is definitely not a moisturizing primer. Yeah, she's gripping. She is gripping. I think she's already matte. Okay, we got a couple more spots to hit now. Okay, we're gonna hit that chin all around here. Whoa. So this gets gritty, like really gritty really quick. Now I do feel like my face is really matte now, no moisture added. Yeah, like just looking at my skin, I feel like my skin looks extra ashy now. Like it's really sucking all of the moisture out of my face. You know, I don't know if I'm a fan of this, but I will leave all of my thoughts and opinions for the end of the video. And so I'm just gonna re-shake up Sienna. Well, if you all were curious to know like how it smells, it doesn't smell bad at all. this is a close-up of what it looks like on my face. But yeah, you guys let me know if you think this was a perfect match to go with. I would love to know. Honestly, as far as the full coverage part of it, I feel like it's medium. I won't say off the bat that this is a full coverage foundation. I do believe, however, that it is buildable. I did go in off camera a few times and kind of touch up some spots like right here. Okay, and for the concealer today, I just feel like it's only right to use the NYX HD concealer with this foundation. If you own it, I feel like it's only right. If you don't, I wouldn't stress it. I'm pretty sure any concealer should be able to work with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my HD concealer in the shade Nutmeg. All right, and for my contour, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Now I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. This is in the shade Banana. Alright, so I put on a little bit more powder than I wanted to. So I'm just gonna go in with my ColourPop pressed powder. See if I can calm that down a little bit. Alright, so as far as the rest of the things that I do to my face, I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of all of that off of camera. I'm going to get myself together, put my outfit on for today, and I will be right back just to kind of, I don't know, close this out for a short second because I will be back to review the final results for this makeup. But yeah, so just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is what I will be working with for today. I got a few errands to run. I'm spending some time with my family today. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check back in tonight around 8 p.m. It's really hot today. It's probably at the most 80 degrees outside. We'll see how this mattifying foundation works in the heat. We'll see how the primer works, keeping the foundation together. Right now, my entire face is matte. I don't know if you all can see it. There is not one piece of shine on my face. I didn't even put on highlight. I don't think I'm gonna do highlight today just because I don't wanna get that confused with actual moisture from my face coming in through this foundation. But yeah, this is what we are working with. So far, I think I did a pretty good job picking the foundation shade for today. At first I was really iffy. I didn't want to go with Deep Sable because it was so golden, and honestly I think Sienna works perfectly fine. But I need to go because I'm running late to this little dinner date with my family. So right now it is 3:05, if you can see that. It is 3:05. I will check back in with you all around 8. I might do midday check-ins as well while I'm on the road out and about. I'll probably pull out my camera here and there. Still debating on if I want to do that, but I might be doing that for this. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. Alright guys, and I am back to give my final thoughts on the foundation. I know that I said I was going to come back at like 8 o'clock tonight. I don't know what happened. I'm not super late, but it's 9 o'clock. In case you don't believe me, it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm just ready to take this makeup off. So I'm just gonna go through the pros and cons of this foundation. So starting off, the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. You could do with or without this primer. However, if you are really into mattifying looks, if you are super oily, this is probably going to be one of the best primers that you can use. It doesn't add any moisture to the face, and it dries down super duper matte. It's very drying. It's almost like it's sucking all of the oils that you do have in your face out and just giving you a smooth mattified base to work with. So if you are very oily, I would recommend you use the mattifying primer. I personally probably will not be using this anymore. I probably will not be using this with this foundation in the future, but I'm gonna keep it because honestly I like collecting primers. You never know what I will need one day. So as far as the foundations, I am definitely gonna thug it out with the Sienna shade. I feel like Sienna works way better with me. As you can see, this turned out to be really good, a really nice color to use. I have my ring light on. I don't have the natural light of day anymore, but you all seen what it looks like in the natural light of day. I'll probably put a selfie or something on here, maybe, if I can get a good selfie because it's getting late and you know I get a lazy eye late at night because I'm like half tired and half awake. So yeah, you know, I really liked this shade. This definitely worked for me. This is medium deep neutral. Like I said before, like I said 100 times in this video, if I haven't said it 100 times, I normally don't fall in the medium deep category. I normally have to go too deep whenever I get my foundations. I don't know why, but the fact that there is medium deep and I fall in it, I think that says a lot about the spectrum of shades in the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation line. I think that is amazing. I think that's great to actually make a medium deep category. I don't know, just me. But yeah, I really do like this. As far as mattifying, honestly, I think I'm getting a pretty healthy glow. I don't feel like it's excessive. I really don't feel like I need to blot. And because the lights are on me, the glow looks a little bit more intense than what it really is. It's really not that shiny in real life. I just, you know, the lights is really hitting my points. Honestly, I feel for the price point that you're paying for this foundation, it is a pretty good buy. I think it's a good buy. I don't feel extremely dry. I want to note that as well. So if you do have dry skin, you could possibly wear this foundation. I would probably use a more hydrating primer. I probably would not 100%. If you have dry skin, do not use the Can't Stop Won't Stop primer because you would probably feel really uncomfortable. The worst part, I think, is the primer. That is very drying. I do want to mention the full coverage part. If this is full coverage, if this is medium coverage, I think, I don't know, I feel like this is buildable. I don't feel like it's 100% full, and I think that's because I did go back in and put a little more. I probably missed it though. I really probably missed a spot, who knows, but looking at it myself and trying it out, I don't know, my opinion, I feel like it is full coverage, but you got to build it to full coverage. So I would say medium to buildable. Some people's scars are darker than others, you know. Maybe I didn't have scars at all and it's all in my head, who knows. No, but for real, I did have to go back in with the foundation like right around this area because I have like some discolored, you know, acne marks here. But anywho, would I recommend you guys get this foundation? I definitely would recommend you all try this foundation out. I think you guys would like it. The price point is really good, $15. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not really breaking your pockets. Now, buying three $15 at a time could potentially break your pockets. So I do hope that when you do go and try to purchase these, that they do have testers there for you, and make sure that you swatch your chest or your face. Do not swatch your hand, please, because that will not give you an accurate match for your foundation shade. It really doesn't. It's not accurate. Your chest is one of the best to use, and if your chest is darker than your face, then sometimes, you know, I don't know, do what you gotta do. Whatever the case is, if your chest and your face match but your neck is off, do what you feel best. Just make sure you keep them swatches right up in this area right here. Okay, because we're trying to get accurate matches. That's the plan. We want to match accurately. This kind of shine in person, it doesn't even look like this exists. Like I said before, it's a whole bunch of lights and stuff going on. It's not the end of the world for me. Mind you, I finished my makeup at like 3 something. I left you guys and came back at 9. So I had this on for about 6 hours. About 6 hours of wear, and it looks good. But yeah, overall, for my overall look, the foundation, everything, I give it a thumbs up. But as always, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to know you all's thoughts on this. If you have any questions that I did not answer, definitely ask them in the comments below. If you have any questions just as far as the texture, the smell, the feel, whatever, little comments, price comments, whatever. I really tried to think of all the questions that people normally ask, but I'm just all out. It's getting late and I had a long day, kind of 6-hour long day, and I gotta get ready to go. So thank you all so much for tuning into this video. If you did enjoy it, do not forget to thumbs up the content and make sure you subscribe because I post every Wednesday as of right now. That might change soon. And yeah, so with that being said, I will see you guys next Wednesday.